What is it that captivates us about certain people and not others? You know how when you're sitting in an audience and you're at the edge of your seat just zoned in on the speaker? I mean, your gaze is tight. You're not thinking about what you want to have for lunch. You're not thinking about the time, when are we getting out of here? You're not even thinking about what you're going to eat for dinner. You are like in the zone with that speaker. Some people can captivate us, and some people fascinate. Ronald Reagan did it. Hitler did it, even though it was in a negative way. Barack Obama does it, even though he's reading a teleprompter, as they say. But there's some speakers who are really fascinating. I've been studying the research of Sally Hogshead, and she says that there are 7 triggers of fascination. PAMPRIT. That's the acronym that I've come up with to help me to remember what they are. Power, alarm, mystique, passion, trust, rebellion. Is that 7? And I have a handout here that I can share, and also to remind myself what they are. Prestige, rebellion. So please share this. These 7 triggers are things that we are hardwired to use without really knowing it. And the research shows that if you're using any one of these triggers, you are your most persuasive and authentic self. She spent $450,000 and studied over 200,000 people to develop the Fascination Advantage test, which is a 28 multiple choice style question that is an algorithm that scientifically tells us what it is that we're using without knowing it. And interestingly enough, it's not the same type of personality test like the Myers-Briggs. Sally Hogshead says that this test is a personality test based on how the world sees you. In other words, the signals that you're giving out and what other people pick up. Power, for example, you create connections easily because you're powerful, you command attention. Passion, you are emphatic, you are compassionate. Alarm, you incite immediate and urgent impact. Mystique, you reserve your comments, you hold back so that others can press in. Prestige, you use that trigger to get results based on your inaccessibility. Rebellion, innovative, you change the game, being creative. And then trust, regular, dependable, stable. That's how those different triggers operate and fascinate. Interestingly enough, before I took the test, I just thought I would have passion as my primary and maybe power as my secondary, because I'm a business owner and I've developed that mindset, and as a leader, you just know how to control, connect and exude, well, at least fake it till you make it. So I said, okay, passion and power. And then I actually took the test. I was shocked. Sally Hogshead research, $450,000, 200,000 people, algorithm, took her 5 years to develop, says that I am using alarm, and rebellion. I am not rebellious. But then, when the report detailed it and broke it out, I said, you know what, it's kind of true. I looked back into my life. I can't find my report. I looked back into my life and I did kind of see how I could be alarming. I do incite immediate and urgent impact. I know how to use choice words to get a rise out of my clients. How to inspire people with my presence, with my facial expressions. I'm a business owner. My bills are relentless. And sometimes you can't predict the income. Yes, I will be using the alarm trigger to stay in business. Rebellion. I'm not rebellious, but I am innovative. I always have to be different. You have to be different, especially if you need to brand yourself. And that's where I want to segue into. These triggers are a start. It can be honed and it can be developed to kind of help us create our own brand, where we are in control of the highest and best use of our personalities. That's a workshop that I'm actually going to be presenting on December the 5th. being able to use the highest and best use of your natural aura, your natural abilities. Because I find that instead of trying to get over what I'm bad at, I want to actually do more and control what I'm good at. I want to harness that. It's so much easier in that domain to succeed. Because therefore, I'm familiar with that. It's easy for me. I can focus, and I'm authentic. And her research said that it's when you are your most authentic that you're your most persuasive. So if I'm coming across authentic, and I'm showing you what I've got in terms of value for my clients, or compassion for my family, or love for my spouse, or interest in researching, even at this club level, whatever it is, if I'm authentic, therefore I can inspire, and I can definitely influence. And that is when we are using our personalities in the highest and best way. And I've actually decided to focus on 3 attributes, and I want to encourage you as well. If you want to work on personal branding, which is just deciding who you want to be and be that at every turn. In the way you dress, in your voicemail, in your email signature, the way we speak and communicate, the way we treat our clients, the way we smile. My brand, I've decided, will be professional, stylish, and competent. Those are the 3 things that I want people to take away when they come to M. Harrison Consulting, or if they meet me in general. So that's what I want to build my brand around. And I hope that I've encouraged you to look into what your triggers are. And if, when you take the test, and if you can, it's different from what you thought, that's just the beginning. It was so exciting for me to find out that my 2 primary and secondary triggers called me the craftsman, that I am my most inspiring when I'm innovative and creative and different, using the alarm trigger in a positive way. That website is sallyhogshead.com. The test, I don't make any commission on it, but it really did challenge me and change my life. And I just want to encourage you to create your own personal brand, because you, Inc. is powerful. And I believe that that's what we're doing here at Toastmasters, really bringing out our true and best self. Thank you so much.